Councillor Cooke.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Yes, of course, it's good if Council can collectively and collaboratively agree a budget today. But almost throughout the process, the focus has been on negatives, cuts to budgets, saving money, trying to avoid reducing and cutting existing services, shuffling money around to save services which have already been cut to the bone in some cases over successive years. For example, children's play schemes. We shouldn't congratulate ourselves too loudly on saving the few schemes we still have left. During a recent visit, I talked to the manager of these 3 excellently run remaining schemes, which have been given special attention over recent weeks. Over his long career working in this field, the manager had witnessed cut after cut to children's play schemes serving areas of greatest social need. The trouble is that this leads to greater inequalities within the borough. Some areas, for example, Woodchurch, used to have a scheme, but no longer. We need to be looking at introducing new schemes or reintroducing ones which have been cut over recent years. But assuming no extra cash from council tax and government, how can that be done? More about that later. That brings me onto the positives of the current year, thinking of creative ways of saving money, not just by slashing budgets, but investing to save. A good example are the 4 new children's homes planned by Children's Services and now becoming a reality, with the first home due to be opened later this year. This will provide children looked after with a far better growing up experience than they would have had if sent out of borough to unregulated homes whose providers place profit before children's well-being. This project, run by a not-for-profit company, Juno, is set to save the council millions of pounds over the foreseeable future. Generating more income for the council in some cases, of course, requires increasing charges for some services or introducing new charges for services which used to be free. There is another way, however, to support the council's ambitions to improve life for Wirral people by providing community-minded residents with a channel for giving money freely to support non-statutory services. In other words, challenging our meritocratic society, which favours selfish individualism over private wealth and private wealth over the common good. In this respect, I'd like to thank the 10 members of all political groups of the Regulatory and General Purposes Committee who joined me in the first workshop to explore setting up a new charitable trust alongside the Mayor's charity. And also I'd like to thank the several council officers for their time and effort in exploring this opportunity to help residents engage with and contribute to the council's ambitions. Thank you.
Thank you.